Oh, I think I'm live now. Apologies, that took a minute. For whatever reason, it wouldn't load. There's always something with technology. But anyway, happy Wednesday, Granny D. Hello. So happy to see you're here. Um, Happy Wednesday. We're back. It's another Wednesday. These Wednesdays fly by, which is a good thing because I want them to, but then sometimes they go by so quickly. But anyway, how is everyone doing? It's 11 a.m. Central, 5 p.m. UK time, and everywhere in between past and before, which is kind of cool if you think about it. But how is everyone doing? Granny D says, hello to everyone. I have my alarm set. That's so cute. I love that. I also have alarm sets, and you would think I just get so busy, and then I'm like, oh my goodness, it's time for my life. So an alarm is actually very, very helpful. Christina, actually, thank you for sharing an update. Like, I actually was thinking about you yesterday, and I was like, oh, Christina, I wonder how that's all going. So, hello, friends. Have to share update. Daughter went into hospital last week. Surgeon opted to re-break and set bone rather than go in surgically, and she is healing great. 5 more weeks of cast for my 7-year-old. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm glad everything's going well. But oh, that's also difficult. I'm so sorry. But thank you for the update. I was actually genuinely thinking of you yesterday, and I was like, oh, I hope she's doing well. And honestly, I know many more than just me. So hi everyone joining in from work here. So I won't be able to stay for the whole thing. You're totally fine. I'm so happy you're here regardless. So thanks for popping in. Even you can always pop back up. So my yarn loft, hello, Kimberly. Good morning, Monica. Good morning to you as well. It's early for you, Monica. I was thinking like you're West Coast time, so it's like 7, no, 8. I don't know. It's just early. But see, Lindsay, I hope your daughter heals fast. I know that that must be really tough. So we're all sending her healing wishes. Monica, hello again. Hi. It makes me happy to see everybody. First timer and excited to be here. Facebook user, we can't see who you are. I think that's it's like a setting where you have to approve them or something. But I'm glad you're here. It's very exciting to have people for the first time. You're going to see that we talk about all sorts of things, and we're just all saying hello normally for the first, I feel like 5 minutes, because I like to say everyone's hellos. Diane, hi. Hello, sunshine. I like the sunshine. I hope it's sunshining everywhere. Well, if it's possible. But yeah, hello, Victoria, and all coming in. Dean, thank you for saying hello. It's always good morning, Lindsay. It's always nice to like I said, Wednesdays are my favorite. I get to talk to all of y'all, and it makes me happy. Monique, your hair is so cute. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. I just haven't it's been a busy day. It's actually been a very busy week. And there was a part of me that was like, I need to do this live. And I was like, but maybe I need to get things done. And I was like, no, I'm not sacrificing this. So, everything else can wait. Crafty Bones, so happy you're here. Crafty Bones, oh, I love to say hello to you. 9 a.m. here, Monica. Okay, I don't know why I thought it was. All my time zones are off, so I'm glad. It's super smoky here in Toronto. I was talking to Pam this morning, and she's not in Toronto, but she's in I think a couple hours north or something like that, or in one of the directions. Yeah, there's so many fires in Canada. It makes us super sad. And I think actually on the furl side, we do with our wood products, we actually donate. It's like for every wood product purchased, 1 tree is planted, and I think we get to choose each month where it goes. And I think we're doing something in Canada because of all the fires and everything. So really sorry to hear that. And I hope everybody's safe as they can be. But yeah, it's really tough to hear. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Listen, like I said, it crossed my mind, but I was like, no, I'm going to be here mainly because I have so much fun with y'all. But so I know at some point somebody asked if they could get kind of the rules-ish of what was going on with the crochet along. There's no real rules, if you will. It's mainly just you're working on a crochet Foundry pattern, and that can be from the newest issue that is out, which is June, or it can be from 2021 when the magazine first started. As long as it's a Crochet Foundry pattern and you can post a whip picture, that's pretty much it. That's kind of all of this. It's very casual. You don't have to be done. You can be in a swatch. You can be the starting chain. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of share the actual page with more of the details that has links to the Facebook group that you have to be a part of to post, but that's about it. I will be sharing the post later and I'll be pinning it and everything. So then you will see where you have to post. At the end of the month, we'll do a giveaway, which is really nice. But yeah, so it'll be a Furls gift card giveaway, $25. And like I said, if you didn't win last week and you're still working on it, feel free to post it whenever I post a picture and I share it with y'all. So let's see. I'm going to get back to the comment just to make sure I haven't missed anybody. It's somebody's birthday. Let's see. Happy birthday. Is it Christina? Is it your birthday? Let me see. Did I miss something? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. On a different note, it was also my birthday this week, and Hubs treated me to a Cruella ball and a large Jumbo ball in the last 4 sizes of alpha that I needed. I could have. That's so not happy birthday. I'm so like, you know, with sad stuff, there's also some like nice. So happy birthday, Christina, from all of us. Funny you mentioned the Cruella bowl. I have it right here. It's very exciting. I actually love this bowl so much. It's so cute. Mainly because I love the hooks, which I had a hook here. Here it is. And anyway, this is a Crochet Foundry live, but I just wanted to share because you brought it up and I have them right here because I was using them. This is not a new project, thankfully. This is just a swatch to later take pictures of like everything together. So no worries. I have not started yet another project I can't finish, like many of us here. But anyway, back to the comments. Let's see. Sad for the fires, but excited for the new growth that will follow. We're hoping for that. And I think it's like, I didn't realize, I thought it was just on our hooks, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's every wooden, like any purchase of like wood accessories or things like that, a tree is planted. So it's pretty exciting. But yeah, I know even in New York City, it was like, you could see like the smokiness of it all. Let's see, I'm in Pennsylvania and we're getting all the smoke from the wildfires in Canada. Yesterday and today, there are national advisories issued to not go outside because the air quality is so bad. So y'all, stay safe however you can. It's not easy. But again, happy birthday, Christina. We're so happy that someone is like doing well and like just a little bit of sunshine, you know, even if it's just your birthday. But Wendy, hello, hand pink waving. I don't know why it does this, but I realized some of the, I think, emojis that we use will come up as this. So hand pink waving to you back, Wendy. What issue of the magazine had the tea cozy? That's a great question. Let me figure that out for you now, because I actually used to have it. I want to say it was maybe March. I will figure that out for you though. I don't know why I can't remember right now. Let me see. Was it March? It was March 2023. So as a reminder to those who may or may not know, Crochet Foundry, you are able to buy the patterns by themselves if you wanted, or you could get them in the monthly issue that they came out. We do monthly issues now. We used to do quarterly issues. So you can also get the monthly issue or quarterly issue if you want to go back. And you can also do seasonal bundles. We started doing that, I believe, in fall of last year, if I'm not mistaken. So you can start getting those. And then as well, if you wanted to, you could do subscription, which if you do the annual subscription, you can get a little pretty hook, which is still, I wish I could, it's the brightness. I love the sun, but sometimes it does not help the colors. But yeah, so Monica, your tea cozy is in March, if you wanted to look at that. Greetings, Miss Victoria and everyone. This is Miss Karen. Oh, hello, Miss Karen. I was hoping you say hello. Good morning, Miss Karen. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. I finally got my cardinal done, and I have my whip picture for today, and then I will post a completed cardinal. That's so exciting. I mean, you won last week, correct? Am I mistaken? I can't remember, but I just remember your cute little cardinal. So cute. Let's see. I noticed that the Crochet Foundry website has patterns that were not part of the magazine. Do those count for the crochet? Yes. That's a great question. Shuwen, this is you, correct? I think this is you, Shuwen. Yes, so on Crochet Foundry, we also have designers can submit their patterns and you can buy them. So then they have, it's like another platform for designers to be able to sell their patterns on. And those count too. So if you got it through Crochet Foundry, it doesn't matter if it wasn't in an issue or if it would, so it's like kind of independent pattern, if you will. That's more than, you're more than able to use that for the crochet along. This is a great question, Shuan. So I'm glad you asked that actually. Monica. Monique is saying happy birthday to Christina. and you're super lucky. I would definitely love those birthday gift. Hope you have a fantastic birthday. I hope it was great. I know we all keep saying, but like with everything going on and the broken arm, and oh, I'm so happy. I'm happy it was a birthday. Let's see. Steph, hello. Hello, Steph. We'll be chit-chatting later. Steph, just as a reminder, this is actually kind of exciting news. I'll announce it because why not? Steph is kind of officially joining our team. She was already kind of joining the team. And well, this is the thing. Steph has been one of like our proofreaders and things for Crochet Foundry for quite a long time. I don't remember, Steph, exactly how long. I do apologize. So Steph's been more like the background of it all. And then I got to meet her. It's not like a finally, because we hadn't been necessarily interacting too much too long before that, but we met when Pam and I were in Canada, which was super exciting, and it was great, and we clicked, and Pam and I were like, how do we get Steph more involved, because we just love her. And so excitingly enough, Steph is actually joining more officially, because she will be helping Crochet Foundry, working with Crochet Foundry with emails and things like that, and maybe also getting involved with like a little bit on the social media side of like, you know, responding on comments and direct messages and things like that. So it's very exciting for me personally, because I just really love Steph, and it's exciting that a little team is growing, and yeah, just someone else that's awesome that gets to interact with y'all. So very excited to announce all of this. On behalf of Canada, sorry for the smoke. Steph, there's no need to apologize. We are, if anything, we feel so sorry for all the fires. But oh goodness, let's see. Good morning from Maryland. The Foxes layer. I'm sorry, I could not. Sometimes my reading, I don't know why. I think I get really excited, and then my eyes focus on like the moving comments, and so then I can't read. But good morning from Maryland. Handmade Designs, hi everyone. Ugh, I love when people just come say hello. It makes me happy. She went. It is you. Okay, I'm glad. I figured it was. I almost pinpoint. But yeah, so June came out this past Friday, and it is just full of good stuff. I mean, you know, I always say that. But it was really fun. I showed everyone, I believe, the cover last week, and we saw the gorgeous vest by the designer Kelly that he designed, and it had like the cabling on it. And I know some of us had said we haven't done cabling in crochet. Some of us said we had. I had tried it. I didn't. The way I was doing the cables with the crochet, it was coming out a little bit too like bulky. Like obviously I know cables have texture, right? But I wasn't doing them right. So I'm excited, I think mainly just to learn better ways to cable with crochet, because if I will share, we all discovered I found out how to share a screen, and it's so exciting. So I will do exactly that. Let's see, I will share my screen I like to go whenever we have the new issue. I like to kind of just go picture by picture of the patterns, mainly because I just like to talk about how good they are. So this is the Royal Regatta sweater vest. It's more of like a boxy, like no shaping to it in the waist. So it is a men's sweater vest. However, obviously it can be worn by anyone. But it has more of that masculine feel due to the lack of shaping, if you will. But the cables are just, chef's kiss. I love chef's kiss. I don't know why, but I love chef's kiss. And to me, this is how I describe this, like the cables on this, because they're so like crisp, but they're not bulky. They're not like, I clearly just need to practice. So I'm actually very excited. I don't know if I would make this, mainly because it looks like really intimidating. Like, but I think I can. If I put my mind to it, I know I could. It would maybe potentially be a really nice gift for my husband. Anyway, that's besides the point. But I love the cabling on it, and I definitely want to use like this pattern to potentially kind of just learn how to do it much better than I was before. Maybe this was too long ago when I first tried it. Maybe I just wasn't that experienced in crochet, but I remember it was just so good. I just when Kelly submitted this design, I was like, yes, please give us more cables. And he is giving us more cables. He's designing for a couple of their issues, and there are cables, and they look so good as every time. But anyway. Oh, Ola Jo, hello. She says hello to the chat, everyone. We're happy to see you. We're very happy to see you. So let's see. It's like I said, this issue, I'm very excited to go through it. But I'm gonna get some comments first. Looking through the blog, I saw that there were cows for specific projects. Will there be any more of them? I love these lives. I was just wondering, maybe have a kit on your site for a group. Yeah, so we've mentioned this, like we've kind of discussed this, kind of like adding a secondary live that is a little bit more structured. And I would like to add that as well. So no worries. I totally get what you're saying, Lindsay. Like, I think that would be really fun for some projects, like maybe slightly smaller ones. I don't know when we would start it, but I know we want to start it. So I think once we get through June, it's a little bit slower. Sometimes it's normally like summer. I think more people crochet more fall things and more in the fall, where summer, like I think most people think, oh, maybe it'll like slow down a little bit. June is actually like one of our busiest months because it's Furl's birthday and it's Crochet Foundry's birthday. So we normally do a bunch of fun stuff, which we are doing a lot of fun stuff. So I think once we get past June and we can there's going to be some big sales, but once we get past that, I think I would like to come up with like a structure to then be able to add an additional crochet along that does go through a specific project. I wonder if maybe we could if we could vote or something, like we can have it so where before a month starts, we can put a little poll and see what design gets picked, and we can work through that, because I would love that too. But I definitely don't want to get rid of this one that's like kind of casual, just go at your own pace type of thing. So I think that would be a great addition to what we have, because you don't have to tell me twice to get on another crochet along, because we all know I love to crochet. So yeah, it's really great. I love Steph's comment. I don't know if this is in response to what I was saying. I'm pretty lovable, really. I'm so excited to wear you all down and join the team. This is great. You are very lovable. I love our team. I think there is like a fun balance that we have, and we have really amazingly creative people in all sorts of ways, and I love our team. So I'm very happy that Steph is joining our team. Let's see. Good morning from Kentucky. We're getting rain this morning. That is clearing our Canadian smoke gift. It's actually so wild to see how much it's like going down, which everyone, again, please stay safe. But yeah, anyway. I'm okay. My cables looked like Tim Burton was doing them. Definitely more abstract. I'll have to work on this. Monique, I love the way you said that, because honestly, that's actually not a negative description. It's just not what we're going for, like when we think in our minds. But I love that. That's probably how I would describe my cables. Like they were just like really wonky, just really off. They were cables though. But yeah, I wish I had them, and I potentially could have if I would have remembered, because I have a box of just like swatches I've done, and I'm going to try to find them if they're in here, maybe for next week, and have it so I remember to show y'all, because it was bad. But yeah, and then you look at, like I said, I shared the picture from earlier, and they just look so good. Let's see. It's Monique, all craziness aside, it's a beautiful color and a beautiful embellishment on the side. I completely agree. The thing is, I think there's so many possibilities with cables sometimes. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Steph says, I think I've proofed every single issue to date. That's amazing. So you've been a part of Crochet Foundry from the beginning, and that's so cool. I'm so glad that you're like joining us more, so then more people can interact with you, which will be so fun, because you're honestly hilarious and the best. Be inspired. Hello. How are you doing? I'm happy you're here. Kristen, she says, yay, cables. We love a cable. I love that. I have a question about the yarn for the Rabina tank from May, but can't find the designer's email. The yarns listed said it's DK, but the yardage grams to see more like worsted. That does. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, the Rabina tank was made with Whims, and Whims, I think the yardage, I remember thinking this feels more like a slightly like a light worsted, if you will. That does happen sometimes. I would recommend probably not always fully just going by the yardage, but sometimes the yardage can tell you if the yarn is more of like a lighter worsted. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Rabina was created by Lorraine. So Shuan, if you would like, if you want to kind of talk more about this yarn, please feel free to email us. I'm going to send it in right now, support@crochetfoundry.com. And I think I just wrote that in all caps. I apologize. I'm going to all caps them. And let me know, because then I can easily ask Lorraine or look into the yarn. But if I'm not mistaken, it was hand dyed. It was Wims that was like hand dyed. But yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, Wims is almost like a heavier DK light worsted type of thing. Support at crochetfoundry.com. But yeah, sometimes that happens. There's like, because I will say some yarn is kind of like poofy, but then when you're working with it, like when the action of pulling it slightly makes it a little bit thinner, if you will, if that makes any sense. But not all yarns, and I don't remember Wims doing that so much, so it could just be that it is more of like that light worsted type of weight. But let's see. Yeah, everybody's saying hello, makes me happy. Is there going to be a peppermint yarn bowl in the near future? Miss Karen, I'm not quite sure. I haven't heard discussions of this, so I don't think there will be. But we never know. I mean, if people are, just people really want it, I could always pass the messages and let them know. So I can let them know that some people are asking, specifically Miss Karen. But that would be fun. I hope we get more like matching accessories off folks. I find that really fun personally. Like I love that literally it is little fun and little fun. Like it's and then great thing about the lighting, you can actually see the detail. And I know there's been some people who kind of want that super solid, like kind of right here, that's wrong one, like quite solid. I do love that, but I do love like the natural cut. Like, I mean, look at that. That's just gorgeous. Anyway, I just got too distracted by pretty things. Hello, everybody. Working and lurking. I love it, Gigi the Crochet Queen. Also, you look fantastic in your picture, and that lipstick is gorgeous on you. I just wanted to share that. But working and lurking, I love that so much. Wonder Pack patterns would be a fun way to add this for a cal. That would be great. Oh, Crafty Bones, you're so full of ideas. I love this. Let's see. That would be maybe a cable along for a live. Interesting. I would listen, if my job was just lives with y'all all day long, I would love it. Like different sorts of like a live for cables and like more almost like educational lives where we can make we can learn and make at the same time. Steph, Crafty Bones. We're all so many ideas here. I love this. I love this so much. Honestly, sometimes meetings at work can go longer than they already are because somebody says something like super cool and we're like, yeah. So these are all, I will write these down. I need my little paper. I don't know where it is, but I'm going to put educate. There we go. EDU cow, just so I know it. But yeah, I'm hoping we can add more like lives. I'm both for Crochet Foundry and for furls. And I mean, they do overlap a lot, but it would be really fun to just have maybe something a little bit more structured, or maybe things focused on one project, maybe focus on smaller projects, a bigger one. The possibilities are endless. The Naked Snail, I'm so sorry. We're in an extreme danger zone for forest fires in Ontario. A lot of smoke from Bray. I'm so sorry. It makes me so sad. I hate all of this, but I'm hoping, yeah, I don't like, I did think, I was like, I feel like this is worse than it before. I can't fully remember, but I do feel like it's been significantly worse this year. But yeah, Kristen, I love those yarn bowls and hook matching. I know, I do. I know, I already said it, but squirrel moment, literally my life. It's so bad sometimes. I have to say, I make notes because otherwise I like just completely go off track. And this is why sharing of the screen, honestly, made such a difference because just I can now, like, I'll have it here. I have two monitors. So I have it here. And then I'm like, oh, I need to talk about this. So I will actually go back to June because why not? Let me see. I need to share. Perfect. Okay. I'm sharing. No more of the squirrel moment. So, okay. So yeah, this is the Royal Regatta men's sweater vest. Love it. Love the cables. It's going to be great. I can't wait to show you all. Just the more cables that we have. And then this one, first of all, I love pink. I need to get not a better picture because they're also good, but this is what I want to show. Look at this shawl. This is where crochet gets interesting, in my opinion. Like, that is just so detailed and intricate. And this is like my goal with crochet. I feel like it just, the detail of it just blows my mind. I don't even have words. It's so pretty. And I love, love, love the color. Let me see. There we go. Oh, look at that color. Better lighting, which is, thank you for better lighting. But just like, let's zoom in a little bit. This is a great part. I can zoom in and you can see with me. Like, oh no, what have I done? And there's like little tiny, like little beads that are just enough. I've actually have any of y'all ever used like beadwork with your crochet and like incorporating? I personally never have. Again, this is where it's like, what's funny is I always feel like I'm a confident crocheter. I would say I'm intermediate to almost advanced, like baby advanced, but intermediate for sure. I can read a pattern, I can do it. But then I look at this and I'm like, no, I can't do that. And it's not that I can't, it does make me nervous. Like, but it's so pretty. And I hope to one day be able to make something like this. But then even with like the beadwork, it's so cool. Like, I just love how there's so many possibilities with crochet that sometimes I feel like we're used to either more granny square or we're used to just more solid, like a solid fabric almost, if you will, like these solid stitches. But you can do so much like intricate, like detailed work. And it's just, I mean, stunning. Like this, one of my favorites. I don't think I'm going to be starting this soon, mainly because I have too many projects, but if you wanted something to really like, I feel like push yourself, and I just love the beads. I feel like this is it for anyone who's like, I don't want a boring project. I want something to really like deep dive into. I feel like this is perfect. The Pearlescent Shawl by Edith Smith. First of all, super lovely to work with. She was super nice. I can't get over the detail. I keep talking about it, but I just can't get over the detail. It really blows my mind, y'all. Let's see. Let me find the other ones. I have them all here, but I don't want to just aimlessly scroll. Then, okay, so I know I mentioned like everybody thinks of granny squares or something. That's not a bad thing at all, because then look at this. Come on now. So this is by Erin, and there we go. Let me just zoom in a little bit. Isn't that so? The color, first of all, I love the color combination with this, and just this is so fun. Like, I love, like, this is like the granny stitch, if I'm not mistaken. And I feel like this is super doable. I feel like this is an easy, like, you kind of just aimlessly do because it's repetitive, but it looks so good. Again, I love crochet because you can then do things. The variety that I feel like sometimes we don't talk about, like, I feel like sometimes crochet can be seen as just like, eh. And it makes me sad when people do look at like crochet like that. But this is what makes me happy. Because it's so fun. The colors, I love the colors so much. And it's just like a fun pillow. I've never made a pillow. Have I? No, I've never made a pillow. But I want to make this pillow. I want to make everything. It's really bad. And I'm sure many of you are like this. But yeah, I mean, I kind of do want to make this pillow because it's really pretty. Let's see. I'm catching up on some of the the comments. I'm so ready to make that shawl. I am with you, Julie. I want to make it so bad. It's just like, I'm like, I don't know if I can. I think I can. That's the thing. You got to take it slow. You got to take it one stitch at a time, literally. And I think you can. But I also like, I admire it for what it is. Like, it's so good. It looks so hard, Monique. I am with you. It does look very like intricate. But that's the thing. It's like, if I'm not mistaken, this isn't intermediate. It's not like super advanced or anything. Like, it's not that from my memory. So we should be able to do it. We just got to take it a stitch at a time. Oh, I didn't see that it had beads too. It does look hard though. Shuin, I have seen your work and it is very, very good. I think you could do it. I have used beads with crochet and it's a pretty effect. I just don't know why I never have. I don't have any reason not to, but it's great. I had one project that I abandoned the beadwork. I just couldn't figure it out. I think once you get the hang of it, you get the hang of it. to get there, I feel like takes a minute, but it's so pretty. But I think what I like about it is the beads with the shawl like aren't the main focus. So they add to it, but if it's not there, it's not going to take away because the shawl's already so beautiful. But yeah, I just chef's kiss again. I can't with this, like all the chef's kisses. Yes, I have on shawls and love working with them. It's fun. Yeah, we need to get into beadwork, y'all, clearly, because it's so pretty. I do really like it. I've crocheted fidgets with beads. It's fun. Oh, that's a fun. I never thought of that. That's so cool. You're in loft. Thank you thank you for sharing that. It definitely looks like, let's see. It definitely looks like it would have to be an animated pattern. Definitely not beginner. But I mean, if you're a very confident beginner and you're like, I could do anything, maybe you could. But I use beads on my earrings. Oh, Gigi, that's a great. I hadn't even thought about that. But that'd be so pretty too. Like just like a little delicate, like, oh, so many sides to crochet that I don't think we all think about all the time, or there's just so many possibilities. I think we're used to possibilities with knitting sometimes, but with crochet, there's so many possibilities too. And I mean, earrings, like it's just what you can make anything, I feel like, but then also then the different, like, like add-ons to it. So cool. Let's see. I've knitted a small project with beads. I want to do more. It was a miniature Christmas stocking. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. Let's see. I crocheted a shawl with sequins, but they were part of the yarn. So I'm guessing that's cheating. That's not cheating. I think that's just clever, in my opinion. I love that. I have seen yarn that like has the sequins in it. I think that'd be super fun. I want to try more different yarns. I feel like I stick to like that, either merino, cotton, acrylic. Those are my main three, like merino, cotton, acrylic. And I kind of want to try fun. Like, I think it'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I have a tutorial on my channel, how to add beads to your project. Oh, Jill, that's fantastic. Thank you for sharing that. I want to look that up. If you want to share the link, please feel free to, because I personally wouldn't know where to start. But thank you for sharing that, Ola Joe. If you, like I said, go share your link. No pressure too, but Michaela, happy you're here. Got my bonus bag and hook today for the Foundry magazine. So happy. I'm happy you got it. There's actually been, I hadn't realized how much the fires had delayed shipments to Canada, which Monique, I've just recently been told. So I do think there's actually been a lot of delays due to that, but Monique, you and I can chit chat about that later. And oh, hello, Angelis. How are you? I'm glad you like what you're seeing. Let's see. I am seeing a lot of crochet items in the commercial retail space. Lindsay, I am too. And did you know there's also like, it looks like crochet, but it's knit, but like the way they do it, it's almost like a lot of chains type of, it's super weird. It's super weird. I like seeing crochet in large retail spaces does not make me happy because you can't crochet by machine. So someone's making it, and I don't think they're getting paid fairly. But anyway, I'm going to go back. Let's go back to June. So we had the vest, we had the shawl, we had the really pretty pillow called the Rainbow Hoe pillow by Erin. Erin Toves? I can't remember her last name. I don't know how to pronounce it. I do apologize. We do have this really pretty, let me pull it up for y'all. Okay, so this one's really fun. This is by Joanne. She's actually based in the UK. And I believe Love and Stitches is her name. I can't remember the actual name. But anyway, Joanne has designed this lovely, like, it's made like in strips. It's Tunisian crochet, so it's really fun. I love like the little tassels. And we were talking when she was designing it because she was saying, the length, do you want it longer, do you want it shorter? And then she was like, well, the pattern, you can do whatever, like you can add to the length, which is super fun. So you can actually make this quite longer, and it's very easy to customize. But I like the almost, it feels like, it reminds me of like summer carnival type of thing, like fun. You can dress it up, you can like dress it down, be casual, be kind of nice. But and it's Tunisian. I'm actually wearing Tunisian today. This is from April, if I'm not mistaken. Really pretty. I love Tunisian crochet. I want for us to get more Tunisian crochet hooks. I know we're redesigning them, but anyway, but it was really fun to, I think, like the customization options I really like about it, because the lengths, I know some people like things a little bit shorter, some people like things a little bit longer. You can kind of really play around with that. And it also, if I'm not mistaken, in the pattern, she mentions how like it can change because the bottom, like the hem of the top, you can really have like a longer top, but it doesn't look overly long, if that makes sense. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like some things I don't want it to all be super long. I only want part of it long. So this is actually like freakishly like my thing, like my style. But it's really nice top. Like I said, Tunisian. If you've never done Tunisian, I think this would also be fun and easy for you to pick up because it is made like literally in strips. So it's not like a huge overwhelming project almost. So you're kind of working at the rectangles and you seam them along, if I'm not mistaken. So if you ever wanted to try Tunisian, this could be a good project, mainly because it's like it's doable. Like it's not just one big project. I don't know if that made any sense. My brain is lacking words today. But I really like it. And Joanna is just super lovely. Everyone is, I'm always like, and they were just so nice. And it's true. They're always so nice. I love people. So anyway, I'd like to see those fidget with beads project. Yeah. My Yarn Loft, where I'm there with you, I thought the same thing. Is the sleeve for the tablet in the March issue? I like that it has handles. I do believe so. If it wasn't March, it was in the spring for sure. I'm going to check for you right now. Let's see. Okay, it was not. So if it wasn't March, it could have been April. And true. Like I said, I see a comment and then I have to answer. Okay, so it was in April. So to answer your question, it is in April 2023. And I also love the handles too. I actually do want to make that cover, sleeve cover, whatever you want to call it. It's really fun. Let's see. Amand would have to share the link. It's in my tutorials playlist. Oh, okay. I don't think anybody else from the team is on, but Ola Joe, I'm going to look for it and I'm going to share it next week. I'm going to write that down so I don't forget because I think it would be very helpful. And also, I just love that I can support you. We can all share you the great work because I don't know if anybody else has seen tutorials by Ola Joe. They're great. I'm going to put Ola Joe beads. Thank you for that. I will make sure to share that next week. I'll have it lined up in all the links I got to share. Ola Joe needs to be a mod to share a link. She's an amazing moderator. That's a great idea. That's actually a great idea. I had never thought about it like that. So I'm going to present that in general to see if that can be an option at some point, because that would be very helpful, just personally for me. But anyway, I think thank you for all of that. These are great ideas. I do hope Furls bring back the Tunisia talks. I broke it. Oh, email us and see. I don't know. We could have some in replacement. I don't know if you already emailed us, but if you haven't emailed us, please do. I do know we are actively like redesigning them. I don't know what stage we're at. Like, I don't know if Lorraine and Pam have received prototypes type of thing, but it's something we're really wanting to get like back because I personally love our Tunisian crochet hooks. They look so pretty. So I personally would like to use them. Let's see. Right. Someone at work yesterday was trying to convince me that the doily she was buying was made by a crochet machine. No, lady, someone took ours. That's what, yeah. That's like a whole topic that I feel like it surprises me how many people do and don't know that, like on both sides. I don't know why, but it does surprise me how people don't know. Like it doesn't because it's not really talked about. Like I think it's kind of maybe just an assumption because everything that's knit is normally, in the stores is just made by a machine. So I understand like the thought process behind that, but it does make me really sad because you can't crochet by machine because it's literally like it's one thread that's making little knots. So it is it makes me sad because they're not getting paid fairly. And that's just not okay with me and not okay with a lot of you. Like I know many of us feel the same way. Let's see. Kelly says, I need a good set of interchangeable Tunisian hooks, but I prefer metal and there's not really anything on the market. That's right. Yeah. The interchangeables that I have are wooden hooks. I can't think of metal ones, but I personally would love for us to have metal interchangeable Tunisian hooks. That would be fantastic. It would make me very happy. But let's see. Oh no, be right back. Time for another coffee. D, you're totally fine. I was like, wait, what happened? Because saw somebody say, oh no. Oh, but we're talking about the coffee here. I have a tutorial on my channel about crochet fidgets. I'm not sure I'm allowed to share the links here. I will look into, I'll see how we can share links. I'm just like, we all need to share. But that's just me. But I'll figure out how we can all do that, things like that, because it'd be really fun. Let's see. Oh, and I ordered one of the acrylic yesterday, and I'm stoked. I'm so happy you are. I hope you enjoy that. It'd be really fun. And Lindsay, redesign how? Oh, that's not what I was trying to click on. With the Tunisian hooks, there was an issue from my memory with, because we kept mainly the Cruella ones, which were also like the striped maple and ebony wood. And I can remember the king snake, which also it's just a different kind of stripe. There was an issue with the length of them at one point that we wanted to change slightly, but then also the tip of them, some of them were way too pointy. So we were trying to figure out, I know that was like one of the main reasons that we kind of, once we were getting close to like, our stock was getting low, we were like, maybe this is the time for us to look at them. So not like a redesign like as a whole, but just how we want our Tunisian crochet hooks to be. And I do remember not just the tip, but everything of like the hook part to kind of be looked at. But yeah, it's a good question. Let's see. I wish the Cinderella set had swivel cords. That is it. I love a swivel cord personally. But I mean, I do love, they're so pretty though. So, I mean, yeah, like, I guess I just everybody wants a perfect hook. So it sometimes takes a minute to get there. But on to our last, but not least top. This one is a little sexy. Like it's a little, like, it's so, again, really fun because you can make this longer and it not be a crop top, because I know not everybody loves crop top, but this is, if I'm a Wild Rose. Yeah. Wild Rose by Jane Green, but it's so pretty. I love, like, this is also slightly more intermediate, but it's very summer. Like, I love the summerness of it. And I know I say I want to make this. There's just certain things that catch my eye, y'all, and this is one of them. Why? I think because it feels very like intricate. It feels like cute. It feels summery. And yeah, that top is so cute. Right. Okay, that's cute. Sorry, I don't know if you heard my dog shaking his little head. It just feels kind of perfect for summer. Like, this feels like a really nice, cute. You can layer it. Obviously, you can make it longer. You can make it shorter. I love this. Also, the color is fantastic. Perfect choice, I think. And then the strap, let me see if I have a better picture of the strap, because the strap's not too thin and it feels like quite nice. Like, I don't know. I don't mind a thinner strap. Just sometimes I do like slightly wider straps. But let me see if I can, what does my other one look like? Oh, wrong direction. There we go. Okay. Love the strap on this one. And then like the edging at the top with a little, and then the bottom. Any hem that's not just a straight hem, I absolutely love. I don't know why. I just love like something that's not like completely straight. And I love, not texture, but shape, I guess. Is that the word you want to say? I don't know. And I have the body with the top. Actually, my daughter asked for this in the electric blue. This in electric blue, Monique, would be fantastic. I love it's like the perfect summer top. I feel like very cute, delicate, intricate, all the it's. And then you can adjust the length. Like, if you don't like a crop for whatever reason, you can make it longer, just add more rows. And because I'm trying to remember, I don't remember the shaping on this, like if there's a lot of shaping, but I know for sure that you can definitely add length to this and it won't throw off anything. So again, that's kind of the best part about making your own garments, is that you can really kind of customize it however you want. I mean, obviously, if you go the pattern may not have all of the ways that you can customize something, but it is super, super fun to be able to make something a little bit shorter, make something a little bit longer, make, sleeve lengths, like I mean, we don't all have the most perfect proportion. So it is super cool to be able to adjust that. Honestly, with kind of anything, like even if I think of June, like you can definitely adjust the length on all of the patterns we have for any of the garments. And that's just super cool. I personally know that so many things that I buy at a store, I normally have to like fold over, or because I do like a more of a crop, like I have to fold over or tuck it in or something. So this is one of the many reasons I thoroughly enjoy making kind of my own clothes. So I mean, I know we have a couple like pants, trousers, whatever you want to call them, like a couple of those patterns. We have shorts. I've never made bottoms when it comes to garments, but I'd be very interested because first of all, I mean, that's a passion project. This is going to take a long time. However, imagine having like the perfect length for what you want. But anyway, I'm again, sidetrack, bunny track, and whatever, bunny hop. I don't know what you say. But yeah, that was June. So June is our first. Yes, I was like making sure. June is our first summer issue. So if you did want to get the summer bundle, you would then get July and August. Those are going to be your 3 summer months. I'm excited for y'all to see what's to come. There's so many good patterns coming up. I say this every month, but it really is. I feel like there's a little something for someone in kind of any, we have a little bit of home decor, a little bit of accessories. We have all sorts of things, all sorts of garments. It's going to be good. I'm very, very excited for y'all to see. And it's very nice because if I'm not mistaken, we have more. I don't know if in July we have a men's garment, but if not in July, we have one in August, and that's super fun. And I would love to make a crochet dress one day. I am with you. I would love to make a crochet dress. We have several crochet dresses. We actually talked about it a couple of lives ago, maybe like a month or so ago, so several weeks back. I pulled up several of our dresses, and it's so fun I'm just like passion project. Anything that's a passion project, I'm like, yes, I want to do. One day I will do it. So I feel like it's similar with like blankets, like large blankets, passion project. Like y'all know how I feel about a blanket. But anyway, so I will be giving away June's issue. If for some reason you already have the issue, like if you win and you already have June, please still feel free to email me and maybe I can get you like an older issue, or you can donate. I'll do 2 giveaways because actually Christina had one a couple weeks back and I said, yeah, sure, we can. She said, I'd like to donate my, like throw it back into the pot. So I'll pick 2 names and hopefully you don't have an issue and you can win it. So if you've commented at all, you will be able to potentially win. Lindsay, I just saw your comment about the tummy control. No shame. Listen, I love a crop top and I used to be like super weird about it. Now I love them and I wear them all the time. But anyway, we all have our preferences on what we want to wear and how we want to look. So it totally makes sense. But anyway, if you commented, and I'm going to clicky and hopefully you will win. I'm not looking. I'm gonna look away. Sometimes but then I always end up. There we go. Lindsay, did you win last week? If you didn't win last week, let me know. If you did win, then I don't know. Just let me know if you won already. But I don't mind. I wish you would. Oh, we're talking about the hooks. Anyway, let's see. Lindsay, if you won. Did you win June? I can't, my memory is really bad. But did you win June? If you didn't win June, it's a different week, so I don't mind. So just let me know what you won. So then, or no, you won the gift card because it was the cardinal. You're fine. Do you want June? I can give you June because you didn't win June. So anyway, it's a different prize. I apologize for processing out loud, y'all. Okay, so we're going to have a second winner. This one, Lindsay, if I do click you, it cannot be you this time. But okay, scrolly. Paula Joe, send me an email. If you don't have June, and even if you do have June, send me an email, just in case there's another monthly issue you would like. So I'm going to send the email again, just so nobody forgets it. support@crochetfoundry.com. Let me make sure that looks, yeah. So congratulations to the winners. And yes, I'm happy. I'm happy to be here every week. It truly brings me joy. I'm glad we could go over June. I think next week I will bring my little project that I'm working on, that I'm still working on, and I will make sure to post it up on the group so then we can start posting our works in project. I can't talk today. I do apologize. But everyone have a great week. I hope that you're able to finish a project, or I hope that you're just able to get some joy or just any kind of thing that makes you joy. I hope you get it because it might not be crochet, it could be maybe cross stitch, maybe knitting, maybe quilting, maybe just reading a good book. But anyway, oh, wait a minute. Olajo said, I have the subscription. I'm okay, Olajo. If you want, just send me an email. Maybe we'll add another one to the pot, okay? I don't want to keep holding people back. I feel bad. But anyway, y'all have a great week. I'm happy I could just hang out with y'all. But I will see you next week. I will have a project and bring your questions. I'm all for the questions. I enjoy them. Maybe who knows? Who knows what else I'll give away? I'll probably give away. I don't know. I'll see if I can give away something else besides a Crochet Foundry magazine. I don't know. I'll ask. I'm feeling. I don't know. I want to give. I love giving things away. It's actually really bad. But anyway, y'all have a great week. Bye.